waiting for. I believe today we once again will have the first ceremonial move being made on one of the boards, and it's not a coincidence, I believe, that we see the world champion Gukesh on our screens, because there will be, this is the board, I believe, which was picked to make the first ceremonial move. Gukesh against Erigaisi. And wait, did we miss the moment? There was no first move today? Because, well, Gukesh makes a move for himself, and off they go. D4 from Gukesh? C4 from Gukesh? No, D4 from Gukesh. I'm getting confused.
Well, the moves haven't quite gone into things, but it is a D4 from Gukesh. Will he be trying some quirky little system that he tried in game 2? No, the C pawn comes firmly up the board. Erigaisi is the kind of player where you cannot give an inch. You have to fight with space. You have to bring your tactical A game to fight a magician like Erigaisi. Erigaisi, he's been taking his chances. He's also been pushing the boundaries quite a bit. I mean, at times.
That came in round 2, the King's Indian, when he was in a very, very bad shape right after the opening.
He was, so that's why we're not seeing any King's Indian from him. Nothing speculative like that. Instead, this is going back to classical roots, and we're seeing a Catalan.
Yeah, G3, D5, Bishop G2. Right. So this will be a big one for sure, right? And these players, I believe, both.
And cast your
but what I see in the notes that apparently Erigaisi and Gukesh played a huge number of games, as you would imagine, like training games, online games, and so on and so on. So over 75 games are in the database, and then people, of course, say that, not all the games go into the database, especially when it comes to training games. So Erigaisi is 3 years older, right?
Yeah, that's 3 years older. And, well, this
big advantage, right? Big advantage in
terms of history.
Right.
Not in terms of the board at the minute. It's very much. We're very much still in the throes of the Catalan with Arjun Erigaisi not taking on C4 just yet. And actually that indicates a more solid approach from Arjun. Perhaps this is not what Gukesh has predicted. But do remember, there are a lot of games for us to cover. But if you do have your favorite match that you really want to deep dive, you want to focus, there are individual streams with dedicated cameras which just look at, for instance, the Gukesh Arjun Erigaisi. Whoever is your favorite player, we probably have a dedicated stream where you can just watch that game in pure focus, no commentary, and you can find that in the links below.
Yeah, and what do we do?
stampede, fireworks, and this game was closely fought until the very end. We asked in our poll who will win. Well, the answer was it is a draw. And Gukesh, Arjun, old friends, old rivals, they did agree a draw. And there you see them nicely analysing. It just goes to show there's a beautiful...
Yeah, it's not a surprise. I think, yeah, despite being like opponents on the chessboard, I believe there is some bit of rivalry for, for the rating place in the top 10, for like Gukesh being the world champion, of course, and at some point Arjun being higher rated. So that's... But they are friends, they're analyzing together, Won't be surprised if they're still, from time to time, exchanging ideas.
It's nice to see. It's quite funny because, you talked about world number one for a while. It was Indian number one, which is almost more or less the same thing.
Absolutely.
And, okay, so everyone, as far as I can see, has made the time control, so there's no time scrambles. But Angelica showed us a checkmate that Alexandra Kostania did. But there was also a checkmate in the open section when Adomus beat Aditya Mittal, and we have to.
Wow, that was a